Android phones have seen a performance bump for years, and the iPhone 17 Pro could soon get one too. A leaked picture shows that the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max could be the first Apple products to use a vapor chamber cooling system, which might greatly improve their performance. Majin Buu sent this information along with a picture of several vapor chambers printed on a single sheet of copper. A smartphone vapor chamber is a metal pocket that holds tiny drops of liquid that evaporate and then condense to move heat away from the hottest parts, which helps keep the phone running smoothly under heavy use. Right now, modern iPhones employ graphene and metal sheets for this, which are smaller and easier to use than vapor chambers, but not as good at doing their job. Majin Buu thinks this improvement is very important since the A19 Pro processor, which Apple is slated to deploy in the next generation of Pro iPhones, runs hotter than older A-series CPUs. This is also why the iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Air, which are said to have a less powerful A19 CPU, won't be able to employ the same cooling method. Vapor chamber cooling has been a speculated improvement for iPhones for years, but it has not yet happened. Several Android phones, on the other hand, have used this technology. The Samsung Galaxy S25 series, OnePlus 13, and Google Pixel 9 Pro all include vapor chambers. Apple is expected to add vapor chambers to at least the Pro variants of the iPhone 17 series, since rivals are making progress and more rumors are coming in. This might help guarantee that the new iPhones are not just among the top phones of the year, but also excel in performance for gaming and demanding apps. For additional specifics about what we've heard so far about the iPhone 17 Pro, iPhone 17 Pro Max, iPhone 17, and iPhone 17 Air, check our channel for more info. As for formal specifics, we will likely only get a detailed overview from Apple when the phones are officially announced, which is scheduled to occur in early September. Display rumors for the iPhone 17 series imply a big screen change for the lower models this year. However, leaker Digital Chat Station on Weibo has made a fresh assertion that raises concerns about how useful this change would truly be. According to a translated version of his current blog, Digital Chat Station expects the iPhone 17 series would have high refresh rates across the board. Yet in response to a commenter's worry over the basic iPhone 17, Digital Chat Station recommends to lower your expectations appropriately, a caveat not before heard in rumors. For some time, it has been claimed that the iPhone 17 would be the first non-Pro iPhone to include a 120Hz display. However, Digital Chat Station believes that the 120Hz screen of the iPhone 17, and possibly the iPhone 17 Air, will vary from that of the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max. This might hint that the iPhone 17 may not feature the more battery-efficient adaptive Pro Motion refresh rate seen in the Pro versions. Another option is that the iPhone 17 might feature a display refresh rate increase, although to a smaller amount, such as 90 Hz. This would give some increase in smoothness compared to present basic iPhones, but not to the level of a Pro model. Regardless of the decision, it looks like the age of 60 Hz iPhones is coming to an end, which is overdue given that most Android phones across all tiers embraced high refresh rate displays years ago. The A19 Pro is likely to include a 3nm chipset identical to the A18 and A18 Pro CPUs featured in the iPhone 16 series, although it is estimated to achieve over 4,000 points on the Geekbench 6 single-core CPU test and over 10,000 on the multi-core test. Next, people assume that Apple will select one of these two new colors for the iPhone 17. Which one do you prefer better? If Apple keeps to its typical pace, the iPhone 17 may be released in under 3 months. The newest report is that there are two new colors in the running for the future phone. According to the well-known site Majin Buu, the colors are purple and green. Purple is the color that Apple officials seem to appreciate most right now. It appears like it's still not known which color will be permitted, or if both will be. There are a number of hues to choose from for the iPhone 16, which came out last year. You may purchase it in ultramarine, teal, pink, white, and black. To generate place for purple or green, it's feasible that one or two of those colors will be deleted. We also expect that the iPhone 17 Pro range will feature several colors. A recent source indicated that sky blue is in the running for the most premium phones in the range, but again, there is no definite option yet. Aside from the hues, we've heard a lot of illegal leaks and predictions surrounding what the iPhone 17 range may bring along with it approaching September. The screen size is supposed to be growing to 6.27 inches, for example, thanks to smaller bezels. However, there has been rumors that the basic iPhone 17 model would come with the same A18 CPU inside the iPhone 16. That would be a disappointment, but it's something Apple has done previously with the iPhone 14. MagSafe charging speeds might be boosted meanwhile. And of course, there's the redesigned, new-look iOS 26 software update to look forward to. We're just hoping that the gadget doesn't go up in price. The iPhone 17 is set to arrive with a new iPhone 17 Air, as well as the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max models. We will of course keep you updated on any fresh rumors and leaks between now and September. The dynamic island will diminish this year, but only for the iPhone 17 Pro Max. If the theories are to be accepted, this metamorphosis may blossom into something considerably more profound. The potential iPhone 18 Pro and 18 Pro Max may bury their Face IDs behind the screen, leaving only a single punch hole cutout and a substantially cleaner display. Today's leak came from the Digital Chat Station. His essay on Weibo suggests that Apple is working on a new technology that can perhaps disguise the 3D depth sensor/Face ID. Apple's Here tech will aim the scanner underneath the OLED screen to do away with the dynamic island once and for all. This is a punch hole design that removes a part of the pixel grid from the display, so a lens underneath obtains unimpeded vision. Samsung has been building on this technology for at least 4 generations of Galaxy Z Fold smartphones. Some Nubia Red Magic phones also feature a low-volume pixel matrix for selfie sensors, although this technology has never been applied for Face ID. Apple's biometric Face ID genuinely works with an infrared transmitter and a camera sensor that detects the infrared light. The existing under-display cameras can only enable visible light to pass through, but Apple looks to have tweaked the same technology to operate with Face ID. The firm is now testing prototypes and could finally expose the camouflaged Face ID at one of its key events. We've been hearing about this move for a long time, even when the iPhone 15 series was unveiled. But the leaker is confident that the Apple iPhone new models, iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max, might someday make this dream into a reality. Sadly, the basic iPhones will not get the same treatment. If the report turns out to be legitimate, only the iPhone 18 Pro and Pro Max will feature an under-display Face ID, while the others will have the same 2-in-1 screen cutout for the dynamic island. Apple will introduce the iPhone 18 series next year with the basic and Pro varieties. Sometime later, the iPhone 18 Air and 18e may become official in the spring of 2027. We have things to look forward to. Stick around if you don't want to miss anything. Next, I have used every iPhone. And I can promise that you don't need to wait for the iPhone 17. The iPhone 17 will likely appear in a few months, but what if you need a new phone right now? Should you wait for the next iPhone? Definitely not. I can help you choose a phone that you'll love for years and won't regret acquiring when you see what Apple has next. To obtain a new phone, you need to answer 3 questions for me. Are you willing to sign a contract? Would you consider a pre-owned iPhone? Are you sure about getting an iPhone over an Android? Here's the best iPhone for you. If you don't have $1,000 to spend on a new iPhone 16 Pro, you might try signing up for a new contract with a cellular provider. If you're not totally pleased with your prior carrier, most carriers will give you a free phone if you switch. With 3 months to go until a new iPhone emerges, I'm seeing telecom providers wiping away stockpiles. In the US right now, all 3 big cellular companies will give you a free iPhone 16 Pro for switching. You'll need to continue with them for 2 years of T-Mobile or 3 years AT&T and Verizon, depending on the carrier, and you'll need to subscribe to an unlimited data plan. But it's a great deal if those conditions suit your needs. Apple is allegedly tackling a fundamental issue faced by photographers: glare generated by the lights. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is rumored to contain a new flashlight that minimizes lens glare, particularly in low-light circumstances. This adjustment could result in cleaner, more professional-looking photographs, even in harsh lighting circumstances. Additionally, the LiDAR sensor is thought to be repositioned, improving its utility. This improvement could boost depth sensing for augmented reality applications and improve low-light photography performance. Together, these enhancements strive to produce a more smooth and diverse shooting experience, making the gadget a viable tool for artistic expression. One of the most exciting rumored upgrades is the telephoto camera, which is said to include a 48-megapixel sensor, a huge increase above the 12-megapixel sensor in past iterations. This improvement will allow for clearer, more detailed images, particularly when zooming in on distant landscapes. The telephoto lens is also believed to include a 5x optical zoom, an increase over the 3x zoom seen in past iPhone models. This increase could be highly useful for catching delicate details in wildlife photography, athletic events, or architectural shots. With these advancements, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is ready to deliver a huge boost in photo quality and versatility. In addition to the improved optical zoom, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is believed to offer up to 50x digital zoom, utilizing the potential of the new 48-megapixel camera. Digital zoom normally degrades image quality, but Apple's sophisticated computational photography algorithms are supposed to counteract these challenges. So that's all we know for now. We'll be sure to keep you updated as soon as we have more information. Thanks for watching.